Hello. Last year, return of the Obra Dinn. Last time, Q doesn't open the thing. I'm not sure why I thought it did. Last time, we locked some more fates in. The ship, that's what I want. And one of them just kind of involved guessing at the end, who was the shooter from within the boat. And so I should probably go into this memory again and actually identify the shooter. Let's see, it's the one closest to the edge, I think. Part 6, excellent. Yeah, you. We don't actually have your identity, but you're definitely Chio-tan. I think we might have known that anyway. Oh wait, no, we don't have your identity either. Wait. I should have one more of these, right? Whoever was executed near the beginning of the game, didn't their name get read off too? I didn't actually enter it. I said near the beginning of the game, near the beginning of the book.
I have treasure.
It actually took me quite a while. Let's see. Yeah, it was chapter 3 murder. Yeah, they say Hak Seng Lao. And I just didn't enter it. You're you. We don't have the attacker. That's what we were working on last time. And I just didn't get it, and then I guessed something right at the end, unrelated. But anyway, I think we have all the Formosans now. So actually, I wouldn't have needed to guess who was the shooter at the end. Because I could have used, Oh wait, no, we don't have your identity for some reason. I was thinking I could have used Hak Seng Lao to at least know that this was Chio-tan, but I need you too. But you would be the other one? Alright, and that might actually be a full fate, speared by beast. And you have spiked by beast. So if you were actually speared and spiked respectively... Oh, well, I know that yours is wrong in some way. Anyway, I was given some clues on Discord, once again by Balak. And I didn't view any of the spoiler text, but they still, without that, there was some context given. This guy, I observed in one of the memories, it's part of the escape. He was kind of looking like he was listening. I think it was specifically this one. And that was brought to my attention that might be meaningful. Maybe he put his hand to his ear because he heard his name. Let's just actually go into the memory and verify who was listening in on that. Let's see, am I on the right floor? No. I've gone too low. Or wait. Yeah. All right.
Och no, you're cut.
Yeah, you were listening.
Don't.
Are you maybe Brennan? I think was the name. Henry Brennan? In which case we also know who killed who killed you? Oh! Achievement locked, any 15. Solve any 15 fates. Okay, so that was actually spiked. You were actually shot by him? You were actually knifed by him. Okay. So everybody that I have down as speared by a beast is incorrect. That's not how the people that were attacked by the merfolk were actually killed.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Alright, well that's all that I was in this memory for.
I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself.
Oh, wait a minute.
Brennan! Bring the surgeons!
This memory, there was something else I wanted to do. How do I... Maybe if I leave the memory, I want to get to the page of the book of that memory. Because yeah, Pete's mother, I tried my best to pull him back to save him. I can probably use this to find Pete by, it was pointed out. I can find other memories that this guy was involved with the bookmark feature. That was one of the hints I was given. So that means we're not searching the entire book before this point. So where did this person try to pull someone back? And that person that was getting pulled back is Pete. I guess, is there someone actually named Pete, or is it gonna be like Peter? Nathan Peters? Peter Milroy seems more likely. It feels like it's a first name, especially because it's being used as in nickname form very familiarly. So yeah, we're looking through this guy's memories for Peter Milroy, apparently. Probably not any of these. Because it would involve someone being pulled away. Oh. And was the person that I currently have down as the butcher present here? You were. I think I might need to actually view the memory to see if anyone was being pulled on. Alright, must be this one, right? Don't think this is the memory. All right. I don't think this was it. But maybe. I should at least check. You're the one that was... I think this might be Pete then. Because you're holding this rope. You're the one that's bookmarked. And this could be an attempt to pull someone out. Is that really an explosion we're looking at? What would have caused the explosion? I think at some time I had thought maybe this was a detonator cord, but I'm leaning more towards it being a rope again. But then, like, what exploded? Also, the beast isn't exactly pulling them out. There would only be one pulling force here, not like a tug of war. I'm not convinced this is actually the right memory anymore. I think it's still the best candidate I've looked at so far, but let's keep reviewing. Yeah, they must have been present. I'm following the bookmarks. I was about to check, like, oh yeah, were they actually present? Okay, soldiers of the sea. 2 decks down. I mean, so far we've already locked in some fates. That's 3 videos in a row of fate lock-ins. But it sure would be cool to get 2 in a single video. Okay, so it is this body.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Sure, it would be cool if I was capable of recognizing people. Okay, you're the person that's being tracked. No pulling is going on. Not gonna bother with this one. Especially because, you're locked in. We know you're not Pete. This was the decapitations. Okay. Not quite sure what's going on here. Oh wait, no, this was like the shell erupted. Oh, and this is the first memory. All right. Let's see, I was given a total of 4 hints. One of them was the thing I was gonna do anyway with the Formosans. Let's see, one was about bookmarking to find Peter. One... Oh yeah, I was told something about the hammocks, but I haven't clicked the spoilers, so, I have no idea what it's about. And yeah, I was close to, yeah, the other one was just about actually using the fact that somebody was listening, that we identified just a moment ago. Brennan. Okay, so unless I click spoilers, I've used all the hints. I guess the next thing to do is probably go back to these Formosans that I have down as speared by beast and try to figure out the actual cause of death. Oh, I can't just like jump to your page from here. Oh, but I can kind of do it this way. I just had to click on the right side where the fate information is, not on anywhere on the row. Your middle corpse? Also, I should probably get OBS back in front of Discord so that I can tell how long the video's been going for. So here's our guy. Is he burning? Is that like mystic fire from the chest? Because I thought these creatures had been attacking with spears and just kind of started marking people down as speared. That at the like head, or maybe it was in the bottom of the boat, not part of the hairpiece. That's the same sort of glow effect that we see early on in the murder coming from the chest. It's like the one thing that's not frozen in time in these memories. Come to think of it, why is it only some of the people that when I'm revisiting a memory I can pull out my watch? Anyway, I'll try putting you down as burned. That's kind of what that particle effect looks like. Is it a particle effect? Can't tell what's going on there. It almost looks like he's pulling the creature on. Or maybe kicking it away. Oh yeah, because it's starting to tilt the boat. I guess that just helps you, so you're the one that would eventually be leaning down here. Yeah, there's a spear. You died here. Wait, you didn't die here. Or, wait, you might not be the speaker. It might be, you spoke here. Have it, hold on. Hold something out of this chest. Presumably that he believed would stop the monster attack. I guess what happened just before this? Calling part 3. Oh. Should have stayed in the memory, huh? Okay, I think you can only go backwards when you're mid-memory, perhaps. Okay, what part are you? This is part 2. A little earlier than I intended.
Where is it? There! Something there! I see it!
When I'm putting Speared by Beast here,
Give us a weapon! Shoot it!
it looks like it went right through your head.
Back up the oars and row, you fools!
But I guess once they threw the spear, they no longer had it. How your... those claws could be your backup weapon. Maybe you were clawed by Beast. Oh? The lock-in? Okay, and yeah, that was burning. Who's the third one? Ah, Pete, right. So that was him. Correctly identified who the unknown soul that was dying in the surgeon's room was trying to pull back. Excellent. I don't know why I left the memory, but this feels like a more neutral place to be than in the memory. Maybe there was more info there. Maybe I was done with it. So now what? That's pretty much all the ends of the threads of everything I had ideas on or was hinted ideas on, unless I click some more spoilers on Discord. Which I could do. Maybe I'll try looking at the hammocks one more time to see if I feel inspired. I guess, is the cold part 1 the only time I can see the hammocks? They must be in another memory, right? Or bitter cold, not just the cold. Okay, yeah, we actually see your face. You're fully identified. Do I have any thoughts about this X? It might just mean it doesn't belong to anyone specific. He may have just been sitting here to observe what was going on here, rather than because it's his assigned hammock. But what if you're just literally guy number 10? Well, you're probably not, because that would be an officer. You'd probably have a better room than a hammock down with most of the crew. Yeah, what is the role of guy number 10? Carpenter. Okay, that's not quite as officery as I was thinking such a low number would end up with. And something is definitely wrong about this, because you weren't in any part of the locked-in fates. Why do I have you down as... Maybe I was just trying to guess something from India, and I wasn't sure which. What was the dialogue in this memory, by the way? probably help if I could recognize that script. I think it's this guy that's talking, though, not the guy on Hammock X. Ah, there. It helps to look up to lock onto this guy. Oh, right. I had just at some point guessed that the people from India were sitting together, I think is the only reason this guy's down as William Wasim. Let's swap that. So it has a chance of being correct next time I have some more stuff in the book. And then why don't I have you down as the other one? And why do I think you were clubbed by John Naples? I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's not very hammock related. Completely unreadable tags outside of bounds. $7.42. I go to that layer. I think I've already looked and seen... Wait, I was on that layer already. Or is it one up from here? I know I've had confusion about what floor was what before with the hammocks. Yeah, they just don't exist in the present, so I can't check what the out-of-bounds ones were. I'd need to have another memory where the hammocks are present. Anyway, we've had some great success this video. I think I'm gonna end it there and decide how much more clue I want before the next time or something. If I want to focus on the hammocks or just move on for a bit. This is what, we have how many fates locked in? I guess the first set I got today was the 15th total fate. And so we're at 18 now. Almost the third. Guess I could like count it or something. Anyway. Yeah.